Hello dear viewers, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Dr. Shiva and in this video, I am taking you to yet another famous and beautiful tourist location, the Kudlu Theertha waterfall. This waterfall is also known to locals here as the Sita Nadi waterfall. This waterfall is located in the Udupi district of Karnataka, India, and is quite popular not only as a tourist destination but also as a trekking spot. This waterfall is located about 40 kilometers away from the Udupi city en route to Hebri towards Agumbe. You need to turn right from the national highway at about 5 kilometers before the Agumbe Ghat begins. From here, you need to go inland for about 15 kilometers. Of this 15 kilometers of stretch, about 10 kilometers of the road is made of concrete, while the remaining 5 kilometers is dirt road. The road here is quite narrow and winding, but covered with dense forest on both sides. This forest belongs to the Someshwara Wildlife Sanctuary. This waterfall is open to visitors from 9 a.m. in the morning till 3 a.m. in the afternoon. If you come here, I would advise you to visit this place in the early hours of the day. Around midday, you are more likely to get tired due to the harsh, moist environment. There is sufficient space for you to park your vehicles here. After parking your vehicle, proceed to the Forest Department checkpost and buy a ticket. The ticket cost is 100 rupees per person. At this checkpoint, you will need to provide your name, phone number and vehicle number. Further, you are not permitted to carry any plastic items to the waterfall, and the Forest Department staff will inspect your belongings to confirm this. If you have any plastic bottles or bags, you will need to make a small deposit. If you bring back these plastic items, you will be repaid the deposit amount. Changing rooms and restrooms are also available near the checkpoint. I had only just started my trekking when I came across a small stream that crossed my path. This small stream turns into a river during the rainy season. To make it easier for you to cross this stream, the Forest Department has attached a thick rope to the trees on both sides of the stream. The river Sita, which flows through the dense forest of Agumbe, is the source of this Kudlu Theertha waterfall. The distance between the checkpost and the waterfall is approximately 4 kilometers. You will have to make your way through the dense forest of Agumbe, which receives maximum average rainfall in the Karnataka state. The journey takes approximately 1 hour and involves hiking through the evergreen forests of the Great Western Ghats. The trekking here is said to be only moderate unless you are a complete newbie to the mountains. This place will be closed to the public in the rainy season, as this place will be infested with blood-sucking leeches. The best time to visit this place would be between November and February. As you walk along the path, you will notice the roots of massive trees growing along the trail, which transformed over time into stairs. In difficult hiking spots, the Forest Department has built concrete staircases to make your journey easier. While walking in the wilderness, you may hear the sound of a river flowing. This is the river Sita. Don't leave the path to find this river, since the terrain is highly unpredictable and there are too many unexpected sudden drops hidden from the plain sight. Extreme caution is required here. Those who are new to trekking may find this hike exhausting. When visiting here, it is recommended that you bring some energy bars with you. If you are exhausted, it is preferable to sit and rest before continuing. If you are traveling with children, you should always keep a close eye on them. Even though there is little chance of sighting wild animals or snakes in this area, the rough condition of the trail puts the children at risk of falling. The trail here is enchanting. As you walk along the path, you can hear the chirping of birds, rustling of leaves, distant cries of animals, and the sound of the constantly running water of the river Sita. I recommend that you enjoy the tranquility of this place and avoid using earphones while hiking. If you listen with your heart, the nature will sing you a beautiful melody. As you approach the final 200 meters of the trail, the road disappears completely and you have to navigate numerous rocky ascents. However, none of them are difficult and you can cross them very easily. As you come closer to the waterfall, the sound of water falling from a great height will become more audible. However, you will not be able to see the waterfall till you are within 50 meters of it. After finishing my hike and arriving at the waterfall, I had to cross a small stream caused by the falling water. However, there was no path leading to the waterfall. I had to cross the stream carefully, stepping on the rocks in the middle of the stream. When I arrived at the waterfall and looked up, I was mesmerized by its stunning beauty. This waterfall, which stands more than 300 feet tall, is without a doubt one of the most beautiful waterfalls I have ever seen. As I stood there watching it, I had the impression that the tiredness that had been building up in my body as a result of the long trek had suddenly disappeared. If you are a nature lover, this location will be a paradise for you. Instead of trying to convey the wonderful view in words, let me simply show you this stunning location through my camera lens. The water falling from a height of around 300 feet has formed a small pool at the foot of the waterfall. This pool is relatively shallow and considered safe as long as you exercise caution. The other end of the pool is only knee-deep and safe for everyone. You can freely navigate around here. However, be cautious of the algae-infected rocks as they can be slippery. After photographing the waterfalls from various angles, I rested on a large rock for a while and enjoyed the gorgeous view. As it was becoming late and the place would close at 3 p.m., I collected my belongings and began my journey back. I have seen a lot of beautiful waterfalls in this region, and Kudlu Theertha waterfall is definitely one among them. It brought me a great deal of joy to go hiking in the midst of magnificent Western Ghats. The presence of little streams, tall trees, and beautiful scenery made the trek even more memorable. I was delighted to have had such a wonderful experience. Dear viewers, that was my travel experience to the Kudlu Theertha waterfall. I would greatly appreciate it if you could like and share this video as well as subscribe to my channel. Let's meet again at yet another breathtaking location in the next video. But until then, goodbye.